Hi, David Hall. It is the weekly gold and silver coin report. It is Thursday, June 27th, 2013. We're doing it on Thursday instead of Friday because actually I'll be out of town tomorrow. But a lot of news, obviously. In terms of gold, for the week so far, finally broke 1,200 to the downside today, closing today at $1199.80. That's down $97.30 so far this week. Silver down $1.41 to close at $18.40. Platinum off $60 in the past 4 days. National debt, however, of course, is going up and pushing the 17 trillion mark. So what's with this big gold correction? I have an interesting quote for you. This is from the longtime stock market and gold guru Richard Russell in his Dow Theory letters of yesterday, June 26th. And Richard Russell points out, of course, that the huge rise from 200 to 1900 for gold never really had a correction until recently, and so it all makes sense. But Mr. Russell says we are now seeing a correction of the entire gold bull market. The new bargain price of gold is given China and Russia exactly what they want: large available quantities of, quote, cheap gold. The movement of huge quantities of gold from west to east is not comforting. History tells us that gold and international power move hand in hand together. Basically, large quantities of gold are moving from the US, Britain, and Europe to China, Russia, and Asia. The implications of this massive transfer of wealth are not pleasant to contemplate. China, in particular, is happy to be able to accumulate large quantities of gold. It is thought that China has designs on owning the world's reserve currency, and I personally believe that China will soon make the yuan convertible and partly backed by gold. So says Richard Russell, a man to be listened to. And you know, the world is changing, and it's a little scary if you live in this country. The gold correction, it's here, it happened. We'll talk about what to do in a minute, but just don't forget the fundamentals haven't changed. Same system, same government, same $85 billion worth of Treasury, Federal Reserve purchases of Treasury securities every month, creating money out of thin air. This will hit the fan eventually. In the meantime, what do we do to protect ourselves? Well, if you have gold already, it's a long-term situation. I have gold, and okay, it's lower. I'm watching it, and pretty soon it'll be time to buy some more, obviously. In fact, now at $1,200 an ounce, $18 silver, it's a good time to buy. $1,200, you get more gold than at $1,900 an ounce. So it certainly all makes sense. So if you want to buy, it's a good time to buy. You can be like the Chinese and buy your gold cheap. If you have some, that's okay. Long term, you're in a good position. You'll protect yourself, you'll protect your family. So I don't know that I'd try to catch the falling knife here, but if you feel like buying gold, it's a good time to buy. Now, what's happening in the coin market for gold and silver coins? Gold coins, they are available. No problem with delivery. Silver, a little bit different. Silver Eagles, the 1 ounce Silver Eagles, they are available, though it's 2 to 3 week delivery. Silver bags, on the other hand, 90% pre-1965, dimes, quarters, and halves, this week anyway, not available. I can't buy them at any price, and you know, I go to all the huge wholesalers. I'm a good client, and they just don't have any. Silver dollars, on the other hand, there are some available of the old 1878 to 1935 silver dollars, which we, of course, like a lot for a whole bunch of reasons. Now, so the gold coins, you can buy eagles, you can buy the St. Gaudens, the old vintage St. Gaudens, which are a great play in many ways. You can buy graded gold for very small premiums still. PCGS graded MS63, MS64, 65 and 66. A lot of bargains in the generic market right now. In terms of the rare coin market, things are a little different. Rare coins remain very hot. They usually do this. They catch up after a bullion run up, and then they get hot and build momentum of their own. And they were relatively underpriced compared to gold. They still are a little bit, though they're starting to catch up, and coin market, as I said, is very, very hot. And there's some good things to do in the coin market. So it's an interesting time. If you're buying gold and silver, I hope you're happy about the new cheap prices. If you have gold and silver, you should feel comfortable that that's what you're doing. If you're in the rare coin market, like we are, then you're probably having fun with your coins like we are. So, have fun with your coins. If you're ready to do it, buy some gold, and I'll talk to you next week.